no, I'm blaming Hooter. This nigga gonna tell me, hey, stand right there. Stand right there. I said, all right. So I'm just standing there thinking we taking pictures. Like, he just trying to focus. Right. Next thing I know, next day, I get what Can't Get Right saying. Like, nigga, that wasn't a post. You weren't supposed to post the picture.
It came out good, though.
But then I just had to embrace it, and then I posted it, I just embraced it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that one. Oh, I thought y'all was doing a photo shoot.
No,
it was practice.
That nigga literally said, stand right there. Let me see if the camera works.
Practice. Right. That was practice.
And that nigga shot.
But you posted it.
So, it was I think it was a good one to post. It was all right.
You talking about
it was postable.
Not the game.
I thought it was a picture.
Yeah,
a picture.
Yeah, see? Postable. So, now, Can't Get Right don't feel how you feel.
But it is stuff that you do all the time.
No, I don't. Shut up. You be posing for those and be saying
no.
that. Nigga pose for a picture.
Look
like,
at a totally different way.
Why you got me like that? It was your pose, nigga. Give me looking away. I'm gonna look this way, G.
That nigga, that was crazy.
But y'all nigga crazy.
You don't like none of the pictures he put up, though. Ever.
There's about 3 on there I like.
Nah, you definitely.
You know how many pictures this man took, and you like 3 of them hoes?
Not counting them.
But I get it though. Like,
don't see his skill.
if that's the way he go about getting them motherfuckers, he can stand right there.
Nah, that was.
And then look, the one that with the face, I said, oh yeah, I knew that was coming because I knew what I did, and I thought about it later, like, oh man, I know what this shit finna be. Like, that's why I'm never gonna pose for his little pictures no more.
Meme forever. Nah, just act right if you do. You know what I'm saying?
No,
that's all you gotta
nigga,
do.
fuck that, nigga. I am what I am.
We in this together.
I am what I am, nigga. There you go. I am what I am.
Gotta help me out.
Oh my.
I don't think nobody get that one though. But here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
I'm Todd.
I'm Hootie, nigga.
And we back like we never left, because like we said every week, we never leave. It's episode 123. Yes, 123 episodes. Yes. Grind and consistency. That's just what we do. We feeling good, feeling great in here on Sunday, March 14th. I'm waiting to be stem. I'm waiting for my little stimmy to come, man. I got some plans, man. I got,
big money.
Shout out to Joe Beasley.
I got some shit to do, Shout out to Moneybag Joe.
I'll tell you.
Them nigga gave that nigga nickname quick though.
Gave him a chain and everything.
As always, man, shouts out to the people on the front lines, man. Pandemic still going. Numbers are looking a lot better, man. If you're gonna get your vaccine and go get your shot, go do what you do. Yeah, man, where we at with the hoop?
Real good week, man. We started off our week by going to get vaccinated. So all 4 of the dummies are partially vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? We in this thing.
If it come, we know where it came from. Young G-Boss in the corner. Yes. That is a big feat. He said that all the dummies got their first shot. It was something we was kind of all reluctant to do. And then I think that, just over time and with the... Look at this, man. Go away, Ryan.
That nigga call every time.
Every time.
He be like clockwork.
Hello?
He finally made it. You made it, Ryan.
Yeah,
you finally made it, goddamn. That nigga call us every week. Now we live. You on the podcast. You better make it right.
What's up?
Dummy.
Hey, man, what y'all doing, man?
We trying the podcast, Ryan. We in the middle of a podcast. We was talking about the
here.
subject, and here you come.
I see you called a little bit later this week. You timed it up right.
Hey, he timed it perfect. What, Ryan?
Get out of here, man. Nothing, man. I thought you ready. I forgot Sunday. Right.
Okay. I call you back. God damn. But yeah, like we was reluctant, to do it, and here we are. You know what I'm saying? Like we went ahead and did the responsible thing, man, to take care of our community and take care of the people around us and be here for our loved ones. So we got our shots.
Now, if we get it, Young G-Boss gave it to us, so they don't bring none of your shit around here.
And did y'all notice on that ride? Remember when we passed by the people at Camp 8?
Man,
we passed by
the gun line.
on life. We passed by Camp 8.
We had to go drive 2 hours away to
man,
get
that
this
was a
shit
hell of
done.
a drive.
We went drove a little scenic route. Saw some little
we
shit
took the
that
scenic
cool.
route down, and now on the way back,
Bullshit,
didn't give us some shit to look at.
We ain't going back that way the next
Why
Saturday.
y'all took 2 separate ways? That's just what.
That's
what
what
Siri
told us.
Look,
it might have been traffic.
Listen,
or
fool.
something.
We put the shit in the GPS. All 3 of us got different directions.
Yeah,
all 3 of them.
Mine was the best ones, cause mine had us like a shorter period. Who'da went his damn route?
I
it
got
ended
us
up being scenic.
I got us there, but at
Eventually
the end, we
they
had to switch up.
At the end, we had to use me and Todd.
Hey man, blame Siri, blame Apple. There's no way we should be getting 3 separate directions for the same place in the same address.
Yeah, I might be using different apps.
We maps.
No,
I never use maps.
That's all
need
I
to
ever
start,
use.
man. I don't know nothing else.
Waves. I know people was crazy about Waves or whatever.
I fucks with Waves.
Because it show you what the police had.
It run your battery down like a
Quick as fuck.
Damn.
Nah, I just push.
I just go to speed limit.
Anytime it's something with Google, man. Hey, Google, we got it's a guy, our dads. We got a guy over here, man. Get him.
Yeah, he's
he
a
loves
big
y'all.
spokesperson for y'all. Hell yeah.
That nigga got a whole iPhone. Google. Google.
Yeah, that ruined your shit right there, G-Wall. Man, but the week was cool, man. Been a busy week, been a cool week, been a fun week, been a week of some form of normalcy, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Getting back active, getting back around people that you're not used to being around, which is a little normal, but it's still kind of scary. I still mask up. Some people are too comfortable. These mask mandates are going away, but like I said in Alabama, I don't know if they really had one anyway. Because everywhere you go, niggas ain't got no mask on anyway. But I'm still masking up. Y'all still mask up. Fauci says still wear your mask. He says get any vaccine you can, whether it's the J&J or the Moderna or the Pfizer, just get one of them, and it's going to make everybody better. So, you know what I'm saying?
I thought that was dope. I saw somebody, one of my homeboys or somebody posted, they was like, nah, finally, I'm going to wait a week. And then I get to hug my mama for the first time in a year. I thought that was kind of...
That's what it's really
Yeah,
about.
because that's how I am. I haven't been around my mom. Like, I've seen her, but she been big distant. Like, she won't come up to the car for real and, mask. I hadn't touched her or nothing, So.
That's what it is for me, though. Like, I want to go see. I got great aunts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's like my grandmother. But so I can't just go by see them. No.
And we celebrated my boy's birthday, too, though. You know what I'm saying? Celebrated. We talked about that
we
last
talked
week.
about that last week.
I don't care. I'm still stuck into that. That shit
Appreciate
still was fun. You know what I'm saying? That still was part of my week, too. But we getting things popping now, man. We got some stuff coming for y'all. We're gonna let y'all a little more closer to the date. But y'all will see. How was your week, Todd?
Shit, you pretty much covered everything.
My bad.
No, he ain't saying that. Oh, well,
I damn sure ain't saying that.
The highlight of the week was really going to get that vaccination for real.
We damn sure rode the whole way there with no music.
But I will say this. I'm going to tell you how trash Hoot is. All right.
That ain't hard.
The whole time we riding, I know I'm sleepy as fuck in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This nigga sleepy too. So we stand up, because who they driving?
Support.
You know what I'm saying? First thing, me going to the new spot, right? Getting in the car. I'm finna take a nap.
Yeah, I had, bitch, if you don't.
Finna take a nap.
I had just drove these niggas on a world.
Yes, but
Man,
we
we
was
stayed up
sleeping and we
together,
stayed up
goddamn.
with you.
A world tour, G.
We stayed up with you.
I will say that driving is more tiresome, I think.
Nigga, watching a nigga drive is tiresome. Shit. We stayed up with this nigga.
We
This
saw-
nigga get in the car, go where we finna go. Here this nigga go.
I was tired, bro.
We saw
No,
one
bitch, you ain't
exciting
going to sleep.
thing on that whole trip. That big ass palace we
Oh,
passed
boy,
by.
nigga had a place to
There's
sleep.
got
Nigga
a
had
few
a
little
place to
houses
sleep
back
out
there.
there.
Hey, that's one thing about going the scenic route, the country route, man. Hey, them motherfuckers be having a place to sleep back there.
Yeah.
100K get your whole life.
What cities y'all went through?
We don't know.
We gonna lie.
We were just talking, bro. Like I can't even tell you what we went through.
All the
Literally.
city I know we went through was Camden.
Yeah.
Camden, and on the way back, we went through fucking
Selma.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't never want to be in Selma. Fuck that.
We was only in there for like 2.3 minutes.
Yeah,
if
we-
that.
That's about how long Selma is.
We rolled through that bitch in a second.
Lady in that bitch, she was going off in that hole. Like,
Damn,
I don't know.
was.
She,
She was in there because
She
she
was
this
funny as
nigga
hell.
here. Like,
Right.
goddamn, you know.
Y'all
this
got
nigga-
on the bridge?
no, we ain't go that far into Selma.
Oh, I ain't know. It's different parts.
He can't help it.
Yeah, you can't help it.
Without knowing it.
Yeah, but overall, man, just been in the gym and,
Any effects from the shot? Anybody?
it hurt.
That's
the fuck-
so
man,
on.
that's so ass
Look,
on.
look, man, we in there, we working and shit. We got our shot. Like, I was bracing when I got my shot. That shit didn't hurt.
You ain't even feel
Like,
it.
I ain't even feel it. I
Right.
was like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So then, we chilling. We went about 10, 11 o'clock. Man, about 7 o'clock. I'm like,
Mhm.
God damn, this
I'm
bitch
starting to
hit.
feel it. Good.
Yeah, it got so later. And then the next day, it was real sore. And then
Yeah.
that was it so
Mhm.
far.
And if that's all you got to face, get the goddamn shot.
Yeah.
They say the
Please.
second one is where the
That
the
sick
little shit comes. So we'll
I
see who-
was sleepy as fuck that night, though. I will say that I went to sleep.
I slept good. I
Yeah,
damn
I
sure slept good.
Hell yeah.
I can't
When
remember that.
your second one?
The 31st?
How we go before
How we
you?
go
How
before
we
you?
go for you?
That ain't shit. 60
Some
days apart.
is 2 weeks out. Some y'all took Moderna.
Pfizer.
I took Moderna then.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, shit, man.
dummy.
I was hoping you go first, goddamn, so I can see what the
telling
effects
you.
was
They
going
say
to
the second shot is the worst one.
They did.
But they say it's still like most people just have a sore arm.
How was your week, bro? I'm sorry.
I had a cool week. Last week celebrated my birthday, and shouts out to Mark and Olivia. They had their gender reveal. They're having a girl.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
I didn't even know that they
Yeah, I
were
didn't know they
pregnant.
were expecting.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
So that's
super
dope.
dope.
That's about it. I'm looking up these pizza deals. Today is Pie Day.
Pie day. You going to get a piece?
Yeah.
Okay. From what?
$3.14.
From what?
Yeah.
God damn.
Marco's, Little Caesars.
I wonder if the good people have it like the little spots, like Blazes.
I mean, this is
and-
national, but they might have it locally. I don't know. This national.
Post office pies, guys.
Yeah, like shit like that.
Man, they shit gonna be $34.
No
I
matter
just
what.
want to see.
And
if
that's
they
the
got it,
deal.
it's going.
Small.
Godfathers.
And that's the deal.
This is true.
That's your spot. Tug went there every Friday,
Man,
goddamn.
That Godfathers, we got.
Is it still open?
Hell yeah.
You been?
I ain't been in a while.
What you mean? Has he been? Yeah, he has
Godfather.
been. I told you he went every Friday. What the
I've
fuck you
been,
saying?
but
Because I
hadn't
thought
been
it
in a
just
while.
recently opened.
They probably know. Hey,
Oh, no.
hey, Todd, when
Right.
he come in the door. They
Fool,
know
I
exactly
swear,
who he
I
is.
call and I say, because they match your phone number. I was like, just let me get my last order.
We know what you want, Mr. Todd.
Every time. I ain't
Looking
gonna do
at.
But that's dope.
Nigga cool
Every
with-
time.
nigga
How
cool
was
with
your
Godfather.
week?
Dope week, like they said, started off going to get the shot. Like we said, we was reluctant, but it's just something you got to me that that we have to do. You know what I mean? If other people not comfortable, I understand. I'm not gonna push. Like I'm not that kind of person. I'm not finna push because I know I when people are like no, because of this, like yeah, motherfucker, I felt like you. So you know, I understand people who skeptical. You got to do your own thing or do what you feel is best for you. But
I done heard a lot of stupid reasons too, though.
Yeah.
It's a live virus. No, the fuck it
No,
ain't.
it's not. And then
It's
why
Bill
you-
Gates
No.
population control.
No.
So what if he targets the people who's not taking the shot? Stupid.
Yep. Like
No.
like we said, like
So-
if I know I can tell you to go take a shot and you go take it, then I want the people I want the rebels. The
Right.
people who ain't gonna take it, that's who they gonna get turned to zombies or some shit.
Get them. Don't get us. We
Yeah,
we
right.
for the cause.
We listened.
Right,
We
we
for the
listen.
cause, goddamn. We
All
wanna be
these
safe.
vaccines we've been taking all our life, we ain't know shit about them. And still just turn the other way and
Right.
let them stickers with it. Now, why you want to be smart on this subject, I have no fucking clue.
Gotcha.
That's the dumbest shit in the world.
And speaking of vaccines, y'all saw how people were going to Kroger and getting them empty shots.
I had this shit on my list.
That's fucked up, fool. Like, how do you get an empty shot though? Like, explain
Like,
that
I
to me.
don't-
Like, they don't see.
I
any
don't know
little
if they were
liquid?
saying maybe it wasn't medicine in it or if it was like an empty shot. I don't know what the fuck they said.
How is it mistakenly saline?
First, they
or
said it
something?
was a saline shot. Then they came back and said, no, it was empty. But it was only a few people. It wasn't even an hour or no thing like that. It was only a few people that they fucked up.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, just say
very
that shit.
dumb. Because I'm still trying to figure out how you don't see that this little shit don't have nothing in it. The little thingy.
Normally I be on it. Did y'all know today was daylight savings time?
Yeah,
When
they
I
don't
woke
know.
at 3 a.m, when I was still woke, and it turned from 1 to 3 or something.
Man, I had woke up. I was like, damn, Logan sleeping late. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just thinking everything's straight. You know what I'm saying? But then she woke up and I took her downstairs. You know what I'm saying? And then I saw the microwaves. I was like, what the fuck going on?
every clock wrong.
I was like, what the hell? So then
I woke up.
I Googled it, and then that's when I saw like today was daylight savings.
I woke up. I was like, what time is it? She said 7. I said 7. I don't feel like no goddamn 7 because I used to take the dog out at 7. I looked. I was like, damn, it do say 7, but it was still a little dark outside. Then when I got in my car, fuck, daylight savings.
Gotcha.
But I brought it up because you know it's a group of senators trying to pass a bill to make daylight savings time like this shit. Try to make it permanent,
They should,
Is
as long
that-
as it's this one.
so we won't fall back anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
So is that the only thing that really changes how the day goes? Is us changing clocks back and forward that 1 hour, or is it some other shit?
What are you talking about? Who?
Like, because okay,
They got aggravated,
listen,
didn't they?
listen. Okay, so
I was
listen.
trying to figure that, but I was
Before the time change, we noticed it started staying lighter a bit later,
Right, right.
naturally.
naturally.
Right.
So will that happen naturally, or us not changing the time? Will that still eventually happen again?
Yeah, not
also?
like okay, we never change it. It's still gonna like let's say we never change it, and right now it gets dark at 7. Still in the wintertime, it might still get dark a little earlier because you know as the Earth rotates, it tilts.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be in a different spot throughout time.
But never changing the time back and forth. Will that fuck things up, you think?
Well, I think it was based on like farming.
Yeah,
or some
it's
shit.
an old almanac.
Yeah,
the
we
reason
don't
they
need it.
changed it is so you can have more time in the farm to get the seeds and shit down there. Like it's some old ancient shit. The reason
That
why
we
we
don't
did it, and
need,
it's not
yeah.
necessary anymore. Yeah, and even in the U.S., the mountain time don't ever change.
Yeah.
Hold on. They don't do daylight savings overseas?
Nigga,
Wouldn't our time difference be a lot different than if they never did?
You mean like the highest time difference anywhere?
No. No. Wouldn't it no?
Dummy.
What I mean is, if you didn't do daylight saving time, wouldn't it be more of a disparity? Because if we changing it instead of it being 4
by like an
hours, would
hour,
it not
Huda.
be 5 hours?
Just
or
an hour.
3 hours? Or I know we changed 1 hour, but if they changed none, then wouldn't that change the difference of
No,
them
because
being
they
4 to
hours
5?
never change. No matter what time it is
Okay.
here, it's still.
So listen, okay. So let's say yesterday. It was a 4 hour time difference from here to France. And we went back an hour or forward an hour. Wouldn't that change the time difference
By
from
an
France?
hour.
Right. So it's no longer 4 hour difference, it's a 3 hour difference.
Just
But
an
doesn't
hour.
that change things though? Like
Yeah,
times
an
are-
hour.
But yeah, I mean, I'm saying they don't change daytime. Like
I ain't
they
saying
like
change
dates.
the time.
I ain't saying
That
dates.
nigga said that
but-
shit gonna change by a week. Guy.
No.
It's a week difference.
No.
Dummy.
Nobody said.
Thursday over there now.
No, nobody said. I'm saying like, but I thought the time difference was always, let's say, 4 hours from here to France. But it's not then if they don't have daylight saving time. That changes.
5 hours.
I know. Then it's not always the same. Which I
We never said it was always the same.
Shut the fuck up. I never knew.
But no, and I think in mountain and like New Mexico and stuff like that, the mountain time, not the West Coast,
I think
but the mountain, it
Nevada
never changes.
and I don't think they change.
They never change. And I never understood the difference between the mountain and the.
Time is stupid.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
That shit's stupid if it
So
changes
y'all-
in some places.
Are y'all on agreement then to keep it how it is?
I
now?
like more sunlight. Whatever gives me more sunlight.
Me
Yeah.
too. I like when
I
it be
like
like
it
7
like
o'clock
this.
and it's still
More
light outside.
sunlight in the evening. I don't care about it for real in the morning. More sunlight in the evening.
Right.
All right.
Have you ever went somewhere like? Have y'all ever traveled somewhere and like it be like a odd ass time and it's still light outside?
No, I haven't. Like you talking about like when
Or
people
dark.
say like Alaska or something like for months it don't really get dark.
Like when I went to Ireland, like it was like 9 o'clock at night and it was still light outside.
That's crazy.
Like
never
it
had
was
that.
it was getting like how when it's dark, but it's still light.
Right.
It was
but
about
what
9
was the
o'clock.
time zone here?
I can't remember. I forgot the difference.
Mhm.
It was like a week.
Yeah,
think it
and a
was like-
half. And a
I
half.
think it was like a week.
And a half. You called me Tuesday. It was Saturday here. Fuck yeah.
Dummy.
Yeah, that damn hootie, boy. I swear, boy. He was gonna make that shit right.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
I'm
But
saying
that
like,
shit's so
it
funny.
still does change the time difference though.
Aggravated, my boy. when you ask that.
I mean that changes the time difference.
What
which
are
I
you
didn't
saying,
know it
Hootie?
changed.
What do you mean, Hootie?
I thought time differences
Stop
was
was
always the same.
confused too though. I was like,
I was big confused. I ain't gonna even say I wasn't.
Y'all niggas don't think enough. That's all.
Did y'all see? God damn, none of my internet shit working.
Bum that.
Did y'all see that Amazon claiming victory this week with Coming to America too?
I was number
As
one
the-
movie in America.
Yeah, the most streamed, the most watched streamed video movie weekend ever.
Weekend ever
I don't
movie
know.
weekend.
Just go with it.
Yeah,
Hootie.
I'm confused too. on that. But what do they consider that? Just strictly streams and being watched, or how good the movie was?
Like you're
Dummy.
playing, Hootie.
No, I'm
Like,
not. I'm
yes,
serious.
you are.
Like y'all niggas.
That wasn't a real question. Hootie.
Yeah, like,
Stop
okay.
playing,
Okay,
man.
you're right. Like let's say 1 million people watched your video, but 900,000 said it was bad.
It doesn't matter. 1 million people streamed it.
I get
That's
that.
all they're saying is
I understand.
X
Good
amount
or
of
bad,
people-
it was the most
It was-
streamed movie ever.
Yeah.
And I understand that. So let's have a different conversation.
Okay,
Is
what-
that still a success if a 900,000 said it was bad out of this million?
to Amazon, yes.
Yeah, because
Because
they clicked
the
on
more
it and
people
watched
stream it, the more
right.
money I make. So
Right.
yes, it's a big success.
Big success.
It doesn't mean that it's good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
and that's
Or
my
great.
question. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm-
Filmmakers would then worry about that.
And
not
that- okay
Amazon.
then.
That's what he was saying. I get
Yeah,
it.
thank you, Todd. God damn, you think well you get the crazy ass quit. Like you don't get it. You nigga, you get it. Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
It was bringing up the question that we always talk about. I know we talk about Jamie Foxx and we talk about, Eddie Murphy. But as far as comedians in movie, or is Eddie Murphy the GOAT?
In
By
movie.
far, what's better than a GOAT? He that.
Yeah,
He not close. Nobody.
I saw
close
somebody
to him.
had posted how he needed the BET Lifetime Achievement Award. It's time.
Oh yeah.
For comedians. Yes, I'll say for comedians. For comedians.
Yeah, for comedians in movies, yeah.
Mhm.
He got about 4 or 5 movies that can't be touched.
Yeah, because they said it. This is from them. They were saying Hollywood tried to place him in a box. They slammed Harlem Nights. That was a film that he wrote, produced, and financed, directed, and starred in.
I didn't know that.
Shit.
Right. So when we talking about, not that he can't, I'm just saying Jamie Foxx, Martin,
Right.
I mean Eddie Murphy, the conversation that we be having. They basically said that in Coming to America, it was a young royal prince, fictional African country. Harlem Nights was about a black father and son duo who was successful nightclub owners. Boomerang was a story about a black man running a top company in New York. Vampire in Brooklyn was a horror story that pictured Paramount Pictures even. The fuck that shit was
no horror story.
You don't think that was a horror story?
Hell no, that shit was super comedy. Goddamn.
It was a comedy
Fucking
horror.
But
But
shit was nothing scary
The key
about
to that one was he hired his brother. Charlie Murphy was the screenwriter for that one. Nutty Professor was a successful black lab director, scientist,
Yeah.
extra smart person. Life, 2 black men who were wrongly convicted of a crime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they was just saying, like, if you go back and look at it, it's a lot of different nuances or a lot of different messages within a lot of his stories.
But because of that, that's even more reason why I'm glad it was, even though it's kind of cheating because it's the #1 movie of that kind to be streamed, and the movie theaters closed. So, and then everybody was gonna watch this. Everybody black gonna watch that, like everybody.
Right.
And saying just people in general, because he don't just have black fans.
The
Like he's a
PJs.
megastar.
That's another one. The PJs. I forgot about the PJs.
Oh, the PJs. Yeah.
Super.
Right.
Super.
What's the Royal? They say he made the Royal Family too. I don't know what that is.
He made the Royal Family?
Yeah.
That's a movie?
That's
They
or-
one
said
of
2
those
sitcoms,
cartoons,
The
right?
Royal Family and the PJs.
I don't know.
I don't remember what that
I
is.
thought
That was past
that
our
was a
time,
cartoon.
but that's
I don't know
like a
that.
cartoon.
I only know the
Was
Proud
it?
Family, goddamn.
Yeah. It's like was on Comedy,
Look it up.
not Comedy Central, but Cartoon Network. Or it was a comedy, cartoon.
But I think it's dope. He definitely deserves all the accolades that he get. Eddie Murphy by far is my favorite, like, comedian, actor. Shit, Coming to America is my favorite movie. So of course it's natural. I feel highly about Life, Boomerang,
Harlem
Golden
Nights.
Child, all the 48 Hours. The way that nigga used to come in that line and shit. I can't even clean the shit out the pool. If you want to, I can bring the shit back by here. You can verify it. So salute to him, man. Des, give him some hand claps, man. Definitely, worthy of every award and everything that he gets. So salute to Eddie Murphy. They
Clap
did
my
a
head off just now.
they did a study.
Boy, ain't nobody heard what stop saying.
Yeah, no, I knew it.
Y'all keep saying that, but every week, if y'all listen to y'all own podcast, right?
I
And the
listen.
reason why I keep talking, it doesn't sound like that to them. Just y'all. That's why you just pod through it.
Clap my head off.
And
just
and they don't know, because Dez gonna make it right. Shouts out to Dez.
Shouts out
Shout
to
out
Dave.
Dez.
Don't
Shout
give
out
yourself
to
no
Dez.
hand claps though. But no, we coming off Eddie Murphy talking about black actors and entertainers. There was a new study that revealed the undervaluing of black-led actors in Hollywood. They said it's costing Hollywood an extra $10 billion annually
They stupid.
because they're undervaluing the projects. So basically what they're finding in the study is that even when they're worthy of the promotion and things, they're under promoting it, they're under pushing the projects, which is costing them $10 million in revenue.
They're going to learn that we the culture. We the culture for a whole lot of shit, man. Like a whole lot of different things, man. So once they learn that and invest in that, they're going to win more. And I don't get why they don't get that. If we get it and that, what you're reading gets it, why they don't simply get it.
Greed.
Is it
was,
greed or
and
is
it was
it
on Yahoo Finance.
is
so.
it greed or is it just something like, fuck that, we going to do what we want to do because we want to keep our people up and we're not worrying about
But
those
see,
people.
Who, you know how hard it is for us to change your mind?
Yeah.
Imagine a millionaire or a billionaire,
Mhm.
and people are trying to change theirs.
Well, it ain't about change. That's simple business. If they're about business, that's business.
Like, that's what I'm saying. If
So
that
with
business
business,
model
then
has
it's
been
not hard
working
to
for
change.
them all this time and they've been getting money
Yeah, they-
hand over fist,
they
it's
get-
going to be hard to
So do they
sway.
care about that extra money that they're losing?
I don't know.
They actually do, because when a lower star like Monique said, "Hey, pay me for putting this on my social media and stuff like that," they said no,
Mm-hmm.
and then they killed her for that.
Mhm.
But when Kevin Hart said, "No, I got 10 million followers. Y'all got to pay me to post, even though I'm on the movie. Y'all ain't pay me to post on my social media, and they was like, damn, he going to be making us millions for years, so let us pay him.
Mm-hmm.
Monique, all right,
But with him saying that, shouldn't that also make them do it with the Moniques and with the others?
well,
with
Monique
the
was
not
first, but then it took Kevin Hart. Now it's standard. You get paid to do it on your medias.
So we're going to see if they learn from it and if they going forward.
But like Todd said,
change that shit.
they've been doing this shit for years. There's only so far they gonna change.
Right.
Cause they're like, what else you gonna do?
You still have to get some new young blood.
That's why I love this age where you really could just almost do that shit yourself.
Right.
But you know, like to who the point, we're super creative and innovative. Yep, that's a good word. Like, because like even just this week with that Moneybag Joe shit, that shit was all on CNN.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's something that you already know. Ain't nobody but a black person created Moneybag Joe.
Hey, Facebook was so fun this week. Like I love, besides people just being bitter. And you could get a house with your $1,400, so rental property. No, the fuck you can't. The fuck is wrong with you?
But
plumber ain't even coming out for $1,400. Like, what is you talking about? But when I saw a meme that said they gonna walk into the Target and say, "Give me the big
red
ball outside."
Man, that shit was so funny.
that shit was fun as fuck. I died when I saw that. But it do go to like the point of, like I said, us being so creative, but yet being undervalued. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can give us anything, and we're going to make fun and make light of that situation and make comedy out of it or be entertaining with anything you give us. And that was, to me, seeing that Moneybag Joe was just another example there. I walked past the coffee shop at the spot where we go, you know what I'm saying? And the ladies, the older women in there, they probably in their 60s or something. Did y'all see Moneybag Joe?
What you know about Moneybag?
Right. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, I just thought that was, you know, going off that story about, you know, us being
I mean, we show that
undervalued.
all the time. Like, I mean, just think about it. Like, you just got done talking about Eddie Murphy. Look at what the Wayans family did.
Right.
You know what
with
I'm
the
saying?
living color,
With the-
man, that
yeah,
shit's so
yeah.
dope.
Like, the whole family.
The whole
funny.
family I put on.
The whole family funny.
Even Marlon give you a joke every decade or
Yeah.
so.
And then I
It's
think the
every
lowest
decade.
one like 36 million. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
And I think that's Sean. I think that's Sean.
I can't remember.
I think
which
it's
one
Sean. I think it was
but-
Marlon. It was Sean, Marlon.
But
and
now
the two
it's
older
past them. It's their kids is
Yeah.
in stuff.
Right.
So when Kevin Hart had that show on BET, like one of the kids was on there. And he was pretty dope on it.
Well, that's what they trying to tell you with the stimulus, man. Take them $1,400 and you can
And
be a
shoot a
36
movie.
million.
Start a family.
Take them. See what you need to do
Start
is
a
you need to
family
take your
of 8, goddamn.
$1,400 and invest it in a property, and next week that property gonna be worth $12 million.
Right. And they telling you that on Instagram daily. So you got all the information.
You know how much an LLC costs?
Right.
Yeah,
And then-
about $100.
But why
one.
it always?
But what that mean?
But why it always be from that nigga y'all know in real life ain't got that shit?
Yeah.
Hell no, nigga don't even know how to spell LLC. Nigga spell it.
That shit be so crazy. Like it always be that nigga who like it never come packaged right. It don't be from the nigga who got some stuff that you can see for. I ain't talking about material stuff, but just like, okay, man, this my house. You know, they can show you the properties, they can show you the land. It always be the nigga ain't got a damn thing and be like, man, bro, gee, all you gotta do is do this.
Well, why you
And I,
ain't do
and,
it
and I saw one, a smart one, a good one today. That's like there's a lot of people who's going to tell you to quit your 9 to 5. But why would you do that? That's where a majority of your money's coming from.
I never understood.
Use your
that.
9 to 5 to catapult whatever you want to do.
Whatever
over
you
here.
trying to
When
do.
it's-
Right.
if you
Especially-
can't do both and the money makes sense, you quit your 9 to 5.
Exactly. And
Right.
it's always good to have one of those 9 to 5s that you can always go back to no matter
Right.
what. Too.
It's not like okay, with entrepreneurship, it's nothing wrong with like quitting and pushing your dream, especially when you see that like where you're working is taking up away from your dream, like or it's cutting money from what you could be making if you stop. But it's also nothing wrong with using the resources and what you get from your 9 to 5 to fuel your entrepreneurship.
Because you need money for
or
it.
fuel your business.
You need money for it.
Because when Apple
This is true.
come calling, I'm out of there.
Jack.
Bye-bye.
See you.
But until then,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there Monday morning.
I see you at
And
8.
like the people that you were talking about, DJ Academic is one of them people.
Oh,
I remember when
but he's an idiot.
Yeah, he is. But he was pretty much hating on, Jay-Z and his wholesale of Tidal or whatever. Turns out you have 16 of the co-owners from Tidal to receive 8.9 million in payout from that sale.
8.9 mil.
And some of the co-owners, like the rappers,
Like rappers,
like
yeah,
J.
Rihanna,
J. Cole,
J.
Cardi B,
Cole.
I think.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Beyonce,
Wayne,
Kanye,
yeah. Because when he
Rihanna,
first
Nicki,
did it, he said,
Usher.
"Hey, y'all come in with me."
And they're still the second largest shareholder.
And see, that's
Right.
hard. And that's hard, man.
Right.
Like, that's kind of a lot about what I was kind of saying last week when I brought that shit up. Like, I was trying to go deeper into, like, how many people finna win off that
Right.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, so,
you made millions for like other people for
Right.
no reason. Like,
absolutely.
and then that's just like people was verses. They just sold verses. That's dope. But
Hey,
I didn't know everybody.
no, go ahead.
They sold verses?
sorry.
They sold
Yeah,
verses
yeah.
to Triller.
To Triller. They sold a portion, so now
Yeah.
they're in Triller as well. Swiss Beats and Tim
Oh,
are
that's dope.
part
That's dope
owner
as
in
fuck.
Triller, as well as those 40 artists who perform.
Yeah, every
in the
artist
verses.
that has ever been on verses
Get a piece of that.
get a
Yeah,
piece of
get
it.
a piece of it.
That's
And
hard.
they
That's hard.
spent
And
nothing.
see,
I ain't know none of them spent a dime. Tim ain't spent a dime. Swiss ain't spent a dime. None of these artists spent a dime, and they're getting
But
money.
that goes
Yeah.
back to stock point. Like
Creative.
that's just some shit they did because everybody was
Right.
at
we was
home.
bored.
Right,
And
we
we
bored as
couldn't,
fuck.
yeah.
Right.
And I mean, to me, this is just my opinion. I just think it's something to be said. Like, you're gonna always win to me when you're creating stuff not only for yourself,
For the
but
masses.
when you're creating stuff for other people to eat off of
Right.
as well. I think you can't help but to be blessed. And I think a lot of times the people who not as successful or not as blessed is because they create stuff out of selfishness.
Right.
They create it just for themselves, and they think that they're gonna do everything, and they want to do all the work, and they don't get people that's as smart as them, and they don't work with people, and then they just all they do is overwork themselves.
And that goes back to those people who you were saying was criticizing Jay-Z. It's okay with owning some of it. It don't have to all be yours. I like Friends. Come on,
No,
Friends.
no,
Right.
Let's do this together, Friends.
He
It's
was
also
trolling.
more-
let's
His,
do this.
his was more so
Okay.
trolling.
It's more than just him that's doing that too, though. It's a lot of people.
It's
that
also more
Jay-Z can
okay
sell out and shit.
to buy into something with the thoughts of selling it at a much higher price.
That's
Right.
business.
Right.
That's business.
Fucking
I tripled the
business.
worth
That's
of
how
it.
a lot of wealthy
Right.
people get wealthy. They
Right.
like look at the nigga who
Buy and
sold
sell.
Twitter. Or they sell like they get it and they sell it. You build it up, you get more for it. Like nigga, that's a flip.
And not only is he selling, he's still part of the ownership of it.
Facts.
He's still part of the
They got
ownership.
mad at him
Part
for
of the
selling
ownership.
like his ownership in the Nets. He was like a 3% owner, 1.2%.
I think it
owner.
was real small the way it didn't matter.
Yeah,
he
like-
basically got courtside seats.
Right.
Yeah, basically. Like, man,
Shit.
get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Give me this money. I'm gonna go buy some more Tidal stock. Damn me, we good.
Did y'all see Netflix? Is cracking down on their password sharing. Are trying to.
I saw that, but I don't like.
Again,
I don't know how they gonna
ain't
do
this
that.
like the second time they
They
did that?
said you have to be in your household, but
How you know I live?
what if I'm on my phone?
And what if
What if
I,
I'm out
what
of
if I'm
town
on
at a
vacation?
hotel?
Right.
Right.
I can't vacate and use Netflix.
Right.
What if I'm at my mama's house?
I need a traveling Netflix.
Yeah.
Well, let's think. I mean,
I do get it though.
right.
get it.
I was
I
just
get
about.
it.
I was
Why?
just
I
about to
get
say,
why.
like, if you Netflix, hell yeah, I want to do that because think about if you got 6 people sharing one, like that could be 5 other people that you could bring to your platform. That's money that you can make,
I get it.
and you multiply that shit by 20 more million people. Like that's a lot of money that they lose.
I get it, but it's
or
getting
they
more
could just buy a Fire Stick and
Get it for
shit.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
but like we say all the time, everybody
But
not gonna
some-
get everything.
And some stuff come with that too. Like you might lose quality. You got to know how to use a Fire Stick. You gotta
update the
it.
motherfucker.
You got to know how to
like-
do all of those things, and not
Yeah,
everybody
like,
knows. How.
and the
Like,
thing-
hey, and a lot of like our women, they just want the shit to be convenient for them. Like,
Well,
That's
most
what
I
they
was
do.
just
Come
gonna
and
say
press
that.
the button.
Most consumers want convenience.
Convenient.
Yeah, they
Like
wanna
if you
do all
make
that.
people have to, I gotta click this, click that, click that. The more layers that you add, you're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose.
And
people at
Fire
each step.
Fire Stick got some fucking layers.
But why I have my own Netflix is because I don't want to go on there and be like, oh,
You're
3
blocked
people
out.
already using it, so you
Right.
can't, which they already do. That
Or-
would make me, let me get my own shit. But
You
if
gonna get
y'all put shows on there, no, I don't, but they don't have a
your, you
limit.
gonna get your HBO
I
back?
will not. You
HBO
don't even use it.
HBO not tripping though.
No, HBO be cool.
I damn sure don't, and I can't.
Right.
I really actually can't.
That's good. Don't worry about it. Ain't nothing on there. They just drop movies today.
But I mean,
Same thing.
Netflix, they I ain't gonna say they falling behind, but if you look around what's going
They're
on,
falling
all
behind.
streaming services, they're moving forward. They're basically catching up and surpassing their ass. So
But
gotta something.
do you think
I got Hulu. Hulu, they let you have unlimited screens, but you just pay a monthly fee for it.
Yeah.
So
Hulu $9.99.
I got Hulu Live TV. so
Hulu
that'd
got
be like
they got the
89,
packages to where it's
yeah.
better. Yeah, you
With
gonna pay
Disney
like
Plus
you
and
paying
all
for
that. How much you pay?
cable.
$87.
It's just like you paying for cable.
$87, yeah.
You get live TV and all
Live
that.
TV.
So he don't need
So
cable.
that you better have unlimited screens compared to $10 with Netflix.
Right.
Hey, I got some shit with Hulu. I pay $1 a month for a year. I'll figure some other shit out
And
next
see
year.
that go back to what I said about consumption and are we, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much shit.
Yeah.
It's so
TV
much
need to
shit.
stop for a while because, like you said, I just can't catch up.
Yeah, like I
with
didn't even know Hulu had $89 $89.99
Yeah.
package.
It's basically cable.
Yeah, it's cable.
Yeah, fucking
Streaming
right.
service,
If it's
right.
$89, hell yeah, it's
Basically.
cable.
Yeah.
But what's the perks of that? Like,
It's
what
more-
do you
it's more
lose from
convenient.
$89.99? Do you get movie channels and shit? Well, them movie channels be gays.
Yeah, they be gays as fuck. Like you can
Add
you
HBO.
can add HBO to it. Like you can
$5.
add whatever channel you want to for like $4.99 to your
Okay.
package.
So by the time you add up to a cable package, you probably paying cable.
nah, it'll never equal up to what
Yeah,
I
'cause
used to have
cable
pay for
nuts. Cable
direct
nuts,
TV.
fool. It's
It's
still-
always
So you
cheaper.
cut the cord all together.
I cut.
It's still
DirecTV,
double.
Yeah.
Like cable still double.
Yeah, it's still double that shit.
And you're $89.99 and for
$89.99 with unlimited screens.
local channels?
Yeah.
On now, you don't have to use
Local.
antenna.
You don't have to
Locals.
use-
channel.
No, nigga. Nigga said
No, because that was at first that was how it went.
And
That
then-
nigga
but-
got that
yeah, you
old.
got-
Y'all remember that shit
You
though?
had to
Yeah.
move that
You
shit.
over there? You over there
And
asking
then
them who the
sorry
Sorry
question?
to our younger listeners if you don't know what the fuck we talking about, but you used to have to
Turn
Yeah.
that move that.
Yeah.
And
to
then
the
remember
west.
when you
Some
had to
people
be
had
there
fall
to
on
the
the internet shit.
the antenna because you had to touch it.
No,
Yeah.
but no. Remember, you had
Hey.
to go behind
Yeah,
it. You had to
yeah.
tell it.
You
nigga,
was the
right there,
antenna,
right there.
nigga. Your mama made you the antenna.
Yeah.
Go stand back there, baby, and move that shit around.
Look at Dad. What the fuck?
Fuck is that? What is an antenna? Ain't that shit
Yeah.
on your car?
But yeah, we'll talk about that off air because we ain't finna pub that shit. They got Dame Lillard and all them already doing it, so we'll talk about it. off
Hulu
air.
has
Yeah,
live
Have to check
sports.
Hulu, man.
I'm
We got.
telling you,
hey,
I'm on this bitch telling you about, but we'll route. We'll route.
Yeah. A man was convicted of murder, but they said that he didn't do it. He's suing Hertz Rent-A-Car now because they didn't produce the receipts in a timely manner that would have proved that he did not
didn't
commit the crime.
Mhm.
At the time of the crime, he was actually purchasing a rental car way away from where the murder was. But he was convicted of that murder, and they was subpoenaing, they was trying to get the money, the receipts from Hertz, who didn't produce it. And he ended up going to jail, getting convicted, which now has been overturned because now they know that he didn't do it.
Fucked up.
But Hertz didn't provide the information in time, so now he's suing him. Y'all saw that?
I didn't
saw
see
that.
that.
See,
but
but damn, how long would it take to produce a receipt?
Right, like
That's
long
If they
enough,
subpoena that shit,
long
they
enough for a
supposed to go
murder
right
And
conviction.
also, why he couldn't put that shit up on his bank account?
And conviction means you went to trial, right?
What if he paid
Yeah.
cash?
I ain't know you
Can't
can
pay
pay
cash
cash
for
at
a
rental car.
rental car.
You got to have a card on file. You got to have.
gotta
You
have
know
a
they
card
make
on
you have a
file.
card on file.
You
in
can not
case
return that bitch and be the
Yeah.
Right with
the
cash.
deposit.
Yeah,
Can't
no.
even use a debit card.
Right.
You gotta be
You
a
gotta
credit
get-
card.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm just
big
trying to think of
deposit.
different like obviously he's suing him for something.
Right.
Yeah.
And that shit fucked up. So I'm not gonna blame him for what he
No, I'm
couldn't
blaming her. I'm
do.
blaming Hertz.
Hertz
Hell
pulled that
yeah.
shit
Oh
up.
no, Hurt should get sued, but if it's between me looking at my bank account and going to jail, I'm gonna pull up my bank account.
Like they was just trying to solve
but
that
also
you
your
don't think
bank
that-
account only.
I mean,
gonna
just
show,
think about a lawyer. It have to be a reason why this man didn't pull up a bank account.
It got to
right?
be.
Yeah.
It gotta
Like,
be
goddamn,
something.
I'm going to jail
Right.
for murder.
Yeah.
Like, it got to be a
Somebody
reason why we
probably
didn't
that.
go to the bank.
But how
account.
long? How long does it take Hertz to get those receipts? Like a conviction means you went to trial, you did all of this, you sat in jail for a couple of months.
Yeah,
probably
and
before
trials
it.
usually don't take like hours. Them bitches take
months
weeks
to get
to
for a murder
months,
trial.
goddamn,
Shit,
you
it
know what I'm
take
saying?
months to get to that
Right.
point. Like, goddamn, Hertz, what's up with that? Give me this one receipt that's gonna prove my innocence.
It's okay.
Sue the fuck out of me.
He's
Get you a
okay.
whole. Give me a whole Hertz, motherfuckers. I want a
don't
whole
I don't
Hertz.
want your business.
I want like a
Um,
whole Hertz and like 68 cars.
Maybe this had something to do with it. It said that they couldn't. I guess the rental car record was from 2011
Mm-hmm.
when it was requested in 2015. So
4 years.
they
later.
requested in 2015, going back to 2011. So maybe that's why they couldn't produce
old
it. Or
lad
they
records.
felt like they didn't need to. I don't know what it was.
Well, they
Nah, you
produced
Hertz.
it.
But
I'm
they
sorry.
apologized for their error, and I feel like once you apologize for saying you sorry,
You
and that
admitted
you
know
deeply
it's
sad,
wrong.
You
you
admitted
don't have
guilt.
to pay for that.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
You
you
admitted
are.
your guilt. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
cool. Thank
Ain't
you.
no sorry.
Ain't no free apology.
I mean, I get it, but you Hertz from 2011. We wasn't in
Well,
the
that's
old
4 whole
ages.
years of renting cars.
Yeah, but we wasn't in the old ages though. You know.
Finna rack up.
But I
baby.
mean, it
Take
could have
that
been a
shit
thing
in,
where they
man.
had changed systems over or something, and they had
Hey,
to do something.
I'm pretty sure everybody's systems have changed. Can you go back to 2011 to find some shit at your job?
Mhm.
You?
Yeah.
You?
Mhm.
Okay. Come on, Hertz. You make too much money for me not to be able to. Come on,
We
Hurt.
find out you on Hurt's payroll. You been a little lenient. to
Shit,
them
man.
today.
It's 2011, man. That shit ain't that old, man. Type that shit in
I don't
and
even
bring
fuck
it
with
up.
Hurts. They too damn high. I'm old enterprise ass nigga.
There
Hey,
you go.
y'all want to be back friends with Stacey Dash?
Hell no, I saw that shit. Get your ass out of here.
I ain't never was or wasn't her friend, but
You know
why she want friendship now though? What's
She recently came out apologizing for her past political
I said it,
comments.
but I'm sorry.
Basically.
head ass?
All over. Right.
Now she don't look good enough for me to for.
You can
she
put that
still-
back.
give her.
No,
You
she
can
still
put
look
that
amazing.
back. You can put that back.
Let's not
in
get
the
ahead of
write-up,
ourselves. She
When
looks
she no, have you seen her as a Republican?
She was
she
Michael
don't look
Jackson.
the
You
same.
age, you
Fine,
age,
stupid
well,
looking
you don't
motherfucker.
age well as a Republican.
Yeah,
huh?
she ain't. Yeah, she ain't that clueless, Stacey Dash. She ain't that no more.
That apology.
She
thing,
clueless though. She
Shit,
clueless.
She had to pay her bills, so
So-
she went
she
over
gonna be
there.
a- she
Stay
gonna
your
be-
ass over there.
She can't be your friend no more.
I don't need no more friends.
I forgive her. I forgive all dashes. Shit, her,
Dame.
Dame, Kardashian, Kim.
That leads me to a bigger question, though. Why do you even care if the public, who you don't even know, why do you even care if they accept you or not?
because public opinion is money
no, yeah,
Mhm.
but
for people
for
like
her?
that.
but
Yeah, for
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
celebrities
yeah.
and shit.
but
yeah.
why she care now is because them Fox commercial dollars dried up and they ain't got space for her no more.
Now
Okay,
she
so-
needs something
They
else
said
to
they
do.
got a new younger her.
She got to do something else
Yeah,
now.
she got to do something else. Now she want to be in BET movies and shit.
And we got to accept her for that.
But public opinion.
They ain't making her more clueless.
Public opinion when you're a celebrity fucks with your money.
I get
Yeah.
that.
Like think about it. If people think that you did something that that's bad or they're not gonna book you. They're not gonna, you're not gonna get in movies. Maybe you're not gonna get no roles. So you got to try to clean that shit up.
She still got bills to pay. I think the same reason why she said all that dumb shit, if she didn't believe it, is the same reason why she trying to clear it up now. She want jobs. And who do people always come to? Back home.
I just was looking
We
at it
we
from
so
a standpoint
accepting,
of like
man.
I hadn't seen.
I
her in a
really,
movie yet.
I don't care what happened either way. Fuck her, don't fuck her. I mean, not literally.
Don't fuck her. Don't fuck her. Don't fuck her. Nigga.
Dummy.
I had my choice.
Whoa. Nigga said, fuck her. Don't fuck her.
But no, I'm saying like I hadn't seen her in no movies here lately. You know what I'm saying? I don't see her on commercials.
That's
so-
why.
She was
It's
just
just like-
toxic. And plus, Hollywood.
That's
is-
why she
is-
apologizing.
Is
nigga.
liberal.
Shit.
Like for the most part, Hollywood is liberal, so you can't have those conservative views. Nobody on Fox News getting
I don't think you could be too far either way in Hollywood.
Right.
Like if you too far either way, Hollywood gonna
Let's
be
be real
mm,
clear
yeah.
with that. 'cause
Yeah,
like
go
I-
on.
some of
You
that
gotta
shit-
pick a side
Some of
and
that
stay.
super liberal, ultra liberal shit
Mm.
is just too much for me, man. Like, even with this, some of this council culture shit. Now, we're learning, and you have to be delicate on it. But they Pepe Le Pew.
I
They
was
tried
just
to
gonna
get.
say
They
that.
tried to get Pepe Le Pew out of there,
Pepe.
saying that he basically glorified rape culture or something like that. I think it was that they said. Speedy Gonzalez was
Speedy
in trouble
Gonzalez.
this week. I will say, shouts out to Drew, because me and Drew was talking about this, and Drew was saying how if you think about it, Speedy Gonzalez is very like
He
it's a
really-
lot of
he-
stereotypes.
He really
with Speedy
make
Gonzalez. Because did you notice that his homeboys like sat there and drunk tequila and shit? Like they just sat around drinking. Remember they was always drunk.
I ain't noticed that, but I ain't mad at it.
That's what I'm saying. So when you go back and like look at the shit, and what
But like let's think about it. Like it'd be like movies. Like movies when you see scenes in Mexico. Let's just say it's like that. It's a movie with a scene in Mexico. They chilling drinking tequila. It's okay, I think.
yeah, but
I get it. I mean, I get
again,
it.
we got to go back to
I
like
don't- I don't-
I look at
and then it's black movies where they doing stereotypical black shit.
in every black movie is stereotypical something.
it is.
But man, the stuff they pulling, like they pulling Lady and the Tramp, that's kind of funny. But Peter Pan, The Jungle Book, Dumbo, like the Aristocrats.
Jumbo? What Jumbo did? Fucking elephant. Okay.
Like all Disney movies. Like I guess I don't know, but you can't be so sensitive about it. Now, is some of it wrong? Yes, but you can't look at it at 2021.
But does
eyes.
it go back to a conversation that we had recently
Mhm.
in person? If somebody says that they're offended about something and they feel a type of way, or it's making a group of people feel offended,
Mhm.
do you have to listen?
You do, but not all the time. Coming to America too. Some people from Africa was mad because they were like, you have these African stereotypes. Were you not upset about the American same stereotypes that were within this? This black kid who don't have a father who's selling this, and they had a whole family in the hood. His mama was a hoe, and you don't see that. You don't see that American stereotype that nobody got mad about.
They're kings
Like,
and
come on
queens.
now.
Like, what you got to be mad
The
about?
nigga in Tyler Perry movie.
But they
It's
still got
always
mad.
the bad
Just,
stereotypical nigga.
why we talk
He
like
lying.
this? And, like, come on, man. Like, stop just seeing your one side. Like, it's not just about you. They're not just making this movie about your stereotypes. It's ours as well. It's American. It's
If
African.
you're from
it's-
Africa, you talk a little different than I do. Sorry. If you from goddamn Wisconsin, you talk different than I do.
and a lot of stereotypes have a bit of truth in them. Sorry.
Man, I enjoy my chicken. I ain't a watermelon fan, but I enjoy my chicken. I ain't never shot nobody.
I love
you know?
both of them.
I ain't never sold drugs.
I don't know. I was sad about old Pepe.
I was saying,
That was
I
my
like,
dog.
I like
I like
Pepe,
Pepe
man.
Le Pew.
I just thought he was.
Now,
trying to be
I don't.
But
What they're saying that it perpetuates is trash. Like
Mhm.
nobody should be
aggressive.
raping and harassing people. But
be-
I've gotten women off consistency.
He
And
was
to be-
persistent.
Me too.
Persistent.
To
Yeah,
be-
being persistent.
And
Like,
to-
like women can say that. I think it's a way to be persistent.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
like you don't have to be disrespectful, but I know a lot of people who are married or with their person that they're with because they was persistent.
I've actually
They
heard.
be like,
women-
oh, the first time he turned me. I mean, she
He
turned me
down, and he just wouldn't go away.
Yeah.
I've heard a few women say they like persistence.
Yeah.
Cause it show like think about it. And the nigga be like, damn, you look good, one. You know
That
what I'm
one
saying? But
time.
then she be like, all right. But a nigga keep saying that shit like a year or two in a row. That nigga really like you.
Let me get this nigga a chance to see what's
Let
up.
me see what he gonna do. Let's see if he gonna waste my time.
Turn out to be your husband.
But now if she say, hey, you're creepy. Don't ever talk to me again.
I'm out of there.
That's when you stop.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
So
Right.
it's a difference.
So let me ask you, does the shit still come on TV?
Pepe?
Pepe?
Probably not at this point.
Man.
Probably not now.
Bruh,
But I'm
there's
saying,
no
was it
way
out-
it's on
but-
TV.
But I
That's
don't
what
know.
I'm saying. So they went and dug it up to be like,
And
well,
only people that's going to
that
look
wasn't
for
right
it-
when
Well,
he
no,
was
no,
doing
no.
it back
How
then.
it came up is Pepe Le Pew was gonna be. Remember, I think I had this on the last week episode. I don't remember, but he was gonna be in
One of
the
the
new
movies.
Space Jam,
Mhm.
and they got it out. Which the woman we was talking about fucking crazy ass rewards and stuff. The woman who was in the scene with him, since they deleted it, or some said she'll pay $100,000 reward for anybody who can produce the footage of her and Pepe Le Pew. She came out and said that she didn't think it was bad and that it's a needed conversation. It actually is part of an educational thing that you can say, hey, let's not do this, that, and the third.
Right,
But getting rid of it, she feel like doesn't actually help the conversation.
right.
Mhm. Mhm.
My God.
Hey,
I think
man.
getting
So-
rid of it gets rid of a lot of shit. Like once you start getting overly sensitive, it's not gonna be anything left to talk about or to do in the movies, or it's not gonna be anything interesting to watch if
Hey-
everybody's offended
Hey
about
man,
something.
I'm a 80s baby. I listen to gangster rap music, as you would call it. I
Mhm.
played video games when I shot everybody. And you know what I haven't did?
Shot
Disrespect
anybody.
the women or shoot anybody.
I saw a meme like that too.
Mhm.
They was like, okay, fine, let's cancel Pepe Le Pew and let our kids go play Grand Theft Auto
All
where they
day.
shoot
Rape,
the,
pillage,
shoot the
and-
hooker in the
right.
face
Yeah.
for not
You
because
beat
they
up
don't
the
want to
hooker
pay
to
her.
get
or
money.
some shit
Right.
like- yeah.
Like, no.
nuts, man.
And then she get in the car and the car go up and down. What you think that is?
Right.
Like,
It's okay to sell that for $60 in the store. That's fine.
people too sensitive, man. And
I-
man,
And I'm
raise
glad
your
we here,
kids
too.
right. And this shit not even on TV.
I'm so glad you said something about somebody's kids.
Hmm.
Kurt Franklin. Is,
Oh, what he do?
Him and his
he
son.
cussed at his kid.
Oh, that's it.
What you mean?
It's,
What
it's
else?
good. Okay, so he
What
has
else?
to issue an apology from his son releasing the recording of a heated conversation between him and his dad, basically.
How
Kurt
old
Franklin.
is his son?
I don't
Roundabout-
know.
roundabout?
It doesn't matter.
He over
It's
18,
his
I
son.
think.
Right.
You know how many times I cussed at Jalen?
Well, Kurt Franklin
Every
ain't
day?
supposed to be cussing it.
Well, I mean,
Kurt, he done done a whole lot worse than cursing.
I was just about to say, man.
he done done a lot worse
I
than
was being funny.
Yeah,
about it. You know,
yeah, worse than cursing.
the holy roller.
So you can't cuss at your kids anymore?
I don't know, because
I
I'm going
can.
to cuss at mine, and
I
I ain't
can.
issuing no apologies.
That's
I can.
And again, that goes back to my initial question with Stacey Dash.
Hmm.
He's raising his kid. He's not an absentee parent. He is in his kids, like he's doing everything right for his kids, potentially. I ain't in his home.
Mhm.
And here he is disciplining his kid, but he said saying cuss words.
He should beat his ass for releasing that.
Exactly,
That's what he
kid.
should
What's wrong
do.
with you? Don't-
Wild cursing.
Mhm. And I would tell my kid, I don't give a shit.
Hey, these kids different, though.
Put it out there.
Like, I
don't
mean,
care.
even
Hey, don't connect to my internet, no goddamn more. This is what you use on my internet.
What's the lady that worked for Trump? That was on Bill Maher? Her
The
daughter
older white
all
lady.
them
Huckabee?
clips on her.
Hers need to
No,
be
no,
released,
yeah.
though.
Well, yeah, they do. But I'm just saying, like, it's just, nigga, could you ever think, nigga, you couldn't really tell what your mama said outside the house, boy. You get slapped.
And
Man.
you gonna post it on the internet?
I have been, man. My mama's always would say, if I can't beat your ass how I want to beat your ass, they can come and get you after I finish beating your ass.
Man, they need to learn. These kids need to learn. What happens in our house is in our house, man.
I like.
You know how
But
many times
I
my
guess-
mama told me to call DHR?
Call.
Tell them
I
to
wish
come
you
and get
would.
you.
Yep.
Call.
Come
That
and
was
get
they
you.
line. That was a
Right.
classic.
Yeah.
That's a classic line there. Call them. As a matter of fact, I'll call them for you.
Here, you want the number? Here, you put 9-1.
I was
press the
always
last
too
one.
scared, but I wonder what would have happened. Should have knocked the damn
Damn, I
phone
didn't
out
think
my
that nigga was
head.
gonna really call.
Hell no, I'd be like, shit, them spaghetti was good.
Because you ain't gonna eat the same
Right, that's
at the
spaghetti
group home
was
that you
good.
gonna eat
Fuck that.
at your mama house.
goddamn. Mama, you can slap me
This
for
is
some spaghetti, goddamn. Fuck that.
Did y'all see it's a rise of white supremacist organizations? Their new way to get on the front is to try to join the police force.
Seems like the same old,
Yeah,
same old.
Same old, yep.
No, but like
We
now
covered
they're
that
It's
topic.
probably the
intercepting-
ones who
they're
yeah.
intercepting, like, you know, from the Capitol, right? They're intercepting. Their plot and their plan is to get into
Good.
law enforcement.
Good. That's the part of it I like, because they've been doing that, but just hopefully, like you said, they're intercepting it and finding out and stopping that shit. Like, nah, you've been involved in this shit. Go your ass on. Go hunt or something. You don't come over here with all of that. Don't come hunting people. Go hunt you some dogs, some ducks or some shit.
That's still problematic because you can't catch everybody.
Yeah.
And
It's
it's just, I mean, we know it's racist cops, but I don't want to say every cop or every white cop is racist. I don't want to say that. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? I think
nah,
it's
because
just racist people,
we've
but-
seen some in the hood playing with the kids, playing ball, doing this and that. That's the good ones. That's the ones we need. We don't need you to join just to be evil. Like
And also that's not the only good ones. You could just be a white man that's a cop that go do your job how you supposed to and go home. You don't want to fuck with them kids. And ain't nothing wrong with that.
And ultimately, it's a job. So
Yes, it's a
some
job.
people go to do their job and do your job by the rules and go home.
Yeah, you don't go play with kids at your job.
But
I
why?
don't.
F
Nah.
them kids.
I feed.
But where did the hate for black people come from, though? Like, how do you?
It's embedded. That's that
Stereotype.
deep rooted shit.
That Johnson.
Where you been for the longest?
I'm just saying, like, why? Like,
These
why?
niggas hate me because they ain't me. Remember what he said
This
on
is
High
true.
Learner? Like,
Right.
shit.
This is true.
Remy. I saw a nigga who looked like Remy in the gym the other day. Remy.
Man, that's got to be tough though to just dislike somebody and don't know them at all.
It's crazy, and for me, it's impossible because we didn't grow up those ways. Like we was never. Oh, I can't speak for her, but I was never raised, taught to hate anyone or
Never.
anything for any reason.
I don't know a
Nigga,
black
my
person
mom-
that's taught to hate.
And that's why, like, I think we was talking about
just
this.
be weary of people that hate you.
I
but-
think we was talking about this the other day. I can't get right shit, but like shit. Every time you come to our parties, we have more food than we always need because my parents always taught like feed everybody, help
Yeah,
everybody,
right.
do
That's
as many
true.
That's
people you
true.
can have.
And
you
like,
know?
what we talking about, like, taught to hate. I think our hate come from tribalism, like belonging to groups, whether that's gangs or neighborhoods or something. So then naturally, that starts your hate for people. Shit, I don't like people from the east side.
Right.
Nigga, that
why?
they're
Why?
the same person you is
Right.
for real.
Yeah.
I don't like people from the south side.
Right.
You know,
Why?
I don't like
They should
Bloods.
say
I don't
South.
like Crips.
Right.
Or, like, you know what I'm saying? And
Well,
I
that
think,
blood crip thing might be a little different.
well, no, it's the
between
same.
east and the
It's
It's
west
the
side.
same thing.
It's the same.
We learn to hate, but like they're the same people.
Yeah.
That's you know what I'm saying. But they just learn to hate because of being in different kind of groups or organizations.
I mean, we taught ourselves to separate.
Mm.
And that's the quickest way to divide anything is to separate.
Mhm.
We will not come together on any damn thing.
I hate that shit too.
I hate it.
I
I
do
mean,
as
and
well.
we've talked about that a number of times on here. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, even when we got a good momentum going for black people, it's like, what about this kind of black person? Or,
Mhm.
well, y'all ain't saying nothing about the light skinned black people.
It's
Y'all
same.
ain't saying that. Like, goddamn,
It
man.
goes back to that Jay-Z shit we was talking about earlier. It's the same thing. People
Oh,
just being hating and being selfish for no apparent reason. Who knows? I don't know.
People want to be different about getting $1,400, fool. That's how crazy
I'm
we are.
I'm fuck y'all people who talking about y'all too. I don't get it. I'm gladly will receive it.
I got mine.
And I will be honest with you. I'm not hurting for nothing.
I want all the
would damn
Republicans
shame
money.
give it to me,
I hate
goddamn
people.
it.
I see y'all waiting on y'all 14. Yes,
Fucking
Yes.
right, nigga.
Right.
Shit.
Nigga, I don't care, nigga, how often, and that's another, like, we crazy. Like, why? Like, it's always like, I got more money than you. You broke. Like, even from rappers sometimes, like, it's like, nigga, you only have money because the people that you're calling broke,
They're the ones getting it.
They're
the ones
paying
providing
you
it.
for your service.
So don't come at me with that. You know, like
Like, you would think that you would be humble. Like, I'm humble if a nigga give me $1, $5,
Thank you.
$20, $2,000,
Right.
like, to me, because that person didn't have to give me anything.
Right.
bruh, it's probably millionaires that still getting them same $1,400 because they know how to work the system.
Yep.
And they paying they self
And they not mad.
$40,000 a year,
Right.
and they still gonna gladly accept them $1,400.
I
Exactly.
saw one of my people
As you
said
should.
that same thing. He said, man, if you got a business, even if your business made $125,000 or something, and you're not getting a stimulus check, that's not a
on
good
you.
thing. Yeah, because you should have your tax breaks and things set up to where
Right.
you should be getting one.
Right.
Yes. You set
So,
it
like-
up and pay yourself a salary.
Y'all niggas sound
smart,
dumb
rich
when you say
motherfucker.
that stupid shit.
Mm.
It
And-
just be people that don't them same people that you can get a whole fully furnished house for $1,400
Right.
with an LLC.
And I want all Republican $1,400. Everybody that didn't vote on this stimulus bill to come out. I want your
Trina posted
14.
You mean 100% of
I want all of it.
100% of them niggas.
Trina
wouldn't
posted
get
that. Any of you Republicans who don't want your money,
Right.
please send it over.
Please,
Please.
I'm
Give it
telling
this
you.
way.
I'm trying to see something.
Support your people who didn't vote for it. So support
Right.
them and send it away.
I don't know if y'all saw this, but I thought it was pretty dope. Goldman Sachs is going to invest $10 billion in the new Black Women Initiative.
How long? Next, how many years? Like I think it's like 5, next 10 years, something like that. I'm sorry.
Tell them the date.
Yeah.
When do they stop? The exact date.
Because it's a time.
Shout out
that-
Goldman Sachs,
that
man.
matter.
I know. I'm sorry. I really didn't catch how long they planned on doing it, but they plan on taking, targeting, Black women who are entrepreneurs, starting businesses, or already have existing businesses, and inject $10 billion into that as a way to bridge the gap and try to close the financial.
Rough gap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's dope.
Gotta get my wife a business. That's exactly what I'm about to do. Goddamn.
You
You
should.
about to get a business. You about to get this.
That's what you can do with them $1,400.
Mhm.
Start the whole business.
Whole thing, furnish
Whole
it,
thing.
get
Rooted to the tutor.
Give 'em the
electrician,
blueprint.
all that. Pay the rent for a year.
And be straight, man.
Good, goddamn. Good to go.
Alabama, man. Y'all seen Alabama lost the we didn't get the bill that we wanted with the gambling.
Hmm.
I did see that. I was big sad,
But-
but it's supposed to be introduced
There's
as
a new
just a
one.
lottery.
Yep. It's a new one that'll be just a ladder. Think that one gonna succeed?
No,
Same
no.
two people.
No, because we too poor to be this stupid.
When does it come to the people? Wasn't it supposed to be a point in time where the people supposed to vote on that shit?
No, it
The
doesn't
last
go
time
to
it
the,
did, it was like 99.
Yeah, it doesn't make it to the
Until
people
later,
till after they vote and say that it can go on the ballot.
They won't
That's
even
right.
vote to let the people vote.
Yeah,
That's how bad
And
this
like
shit
we
is.
said, it only missed by 2. But the good thing is, it's another one on board, which always was there. We talked about this way a lot of episodes ago. That there was 2 different bills. So this one's just lottery only, and they're gonna propose it and see what happens.
I read an article. It was like, that does make a little bit more sense. Like, get the lottery in first, and then you can always come back to the casino.
Mm-hmm.
I want it all of it. I want
Yeah, I'll take it out,
because
'cause
it
it
only
all
fell
brings
by
money.
2 people. But like, it's just
Just put it like, it's only, you only voting to let the people that voted you in vote.
Mm.
So if Alabama doesn't
Let the
want
people
it,
get to it.
then put it on them.
Right.
But those 2 people, I'm pretty sure, got paid a lot of money from Florida,
no.
Tennessee, Georgia,
Mississippi.
and Mississippi.
With that being said, is it backwards?
Ass
Shouldn't the
backwards.
people vote first and then let the people they voted for choose?
Well, we can't do it.
Or
like that
should it be the
'cause,
other?
I
Which
mean,
way do you
yeah.
think
it
it's
should
best?
always be given to the people.
should be
Never
given to
never
the
back to the politicians.
No.
Because if y'all have been paying attention this week, in places like Arizona and some of these states, they're trying to overturn the will of the people.
Mhm.
I don't know if
voter
anybody
rights and
paying
all that
attention.
shit,
We
right.
talked about the shit that they doing in Georgia, but in Arizona, they trying to make it to where, like, if votes get contested, like what just happened in this last election, and you saying it, that the lawmakers, the voters,
Congress
I
gonna-
mean the what you call them, the people in Congress of that state
Mhm.
can overturn that shit. So no, I don't think it should ever go back to that. It should
If they're-
always be with the people. Because
if they're
people
the-
put you in there.
If they're the voice of the people, they should simply say what the people have voted for. That's the voice.
It's
of the
just
people.
crazy to say, I don't even want the people to vote.
My
on this.
people voted 99-1 that they want the lottery, but I'm the voice of the people, so no, we're not gonna have it.
Exactly.
Okay, got it. Makes sense. Makes complete
But
sense.
hey, also we're Republican state.
But if you're smart,
They
if
not.
you're a smart politician, you see what the people want to keep your position. You go with the people.
no, if you're a smart politician in Alabama, you're gonna stay conservative Republican.
No, you could be
and-
bought.
Yeah, and while being bought.
well, being bought.
Yeah.
Right.
F them people is what they say.
F them people.
F
You
them
said
people.
fuck them kids. You can say fuck them people.
No, I said F them kids.
Oh well, say fuck them people.
I was having a conversation. I don't know, like, I don't even really know how to phrase it. I just go to it. Do y'all think that, like, with our new health kicks, like most people are like our age range, we try to be more healthy. We're more health conscious. We know the foods that we eat. We cook a little different than maybe what we was raised up on. But do y'all think that, like, traditional food runs a risk of, like, dying out? Like
Not
right
die-
now, like, you know, a lot of people who don't even fry. They don't even know how to fry food.
Yeah.
Do you think that, like, those traditions that, although they were unhealthy, do you think that they die out?
Not die
I
out,
don't.
but just not be common.
Well, I think that's us speaking from our viewpoint. Like we
Yeah.
have air fryers, but you know, they in the hood, they still greasing it up and frying chicken every day.
Right.
And then I might have
Frying
an air
fish
fryer. I
every
want
day.
me some real fried chicken sometimes. Now that air fryer is amazing, and
Mhm.
the more they keep doing stuff like that, it's gonna keep getting better. But yeah, I'm putting some chicken in that grease there now and then.
Die out maybe, but I think it'll take a while because I think the hood is
Like-
still a hood.
Like, I mean, not even that, though. Like, just period. Like, I don't know a lot of people who cook and dressing.
Yeah.
You
It
just eat it
becomes
on
a-
Thanksgiving.
What
Well, no, like, even just eating on Thanksgiving, I just don't know a lot of people who know how to cook it.
Oh, they know how to cook.
Like,
oh,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
men or women who know how to still cook traditional dressing.
Because
cook-
I remember my grandma would cook dressing just on a regular Sunday.
and
With
that's
a
what,
damn hen.
and that's what I was gonna say. I think it's gonna become more of a occasional type thing. Like you're not gonna get it as often as you would. Like say every Sunday,
Yeah.
you may get it. Like you have Thanksgiving dinner. You
Like
have
you-
Thanksgiving
like-
dinner once a year. You see what I'm saying?
Do- Hot water cornbread. Y'all know what that is? Like the
Mhm.
pancake style cornbread. Like,
yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
what young person making hot water
I don't know the
cornbread?
last time I had that shit. It's been
Right.
a minute, boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Sheesh.
Like, nigga,
End off.
Better jiffy that boy.
people ain't really making meatloaf like that. or
everything, goddamn.
roast.
Right.
Like, you don't really catch that shit like you
Making
used to.
gravy
I had
from
some roast a
scratch.
week ago though.
Yeah,
About a
I know
week
you
ago,
did, but I'm
week
just saying you don't really see it as much. Like, but you see, got cauliflower, mashed potatoes,
Right.
Get-
Nah, fuck out of here.
which is great. Like, that is good that we are being healthy, but
Right.
do we run the risk of losing our traditional dishes?
yeah.
Yeah.
Could-
And like Burger King say, women belong in the kitchen.
Nigga, so stupid.
Not me. Those was the words from Burger King.
You repeated it, so you're a part of the problem.
But
You
actually,
said like.
but
Burger
actually,
King said.
but actually,
Bill
like,
Hill
did
mentioned
y'all
that
see
too.
that though? What I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I ain't see the context.
I had
behind
them
it.
nominated for Dummy of the Week.
What was the context?
I don't think it's
behind it?
dumb.
What was the context
The,
behind
the
it?
context was
You
that,
may want to explain yourself.
all right. The context was that it's
I don't
not
think it's
enough women chefs,
Uh.
so they wanted to make an initiative to make more women chefs.
So that's the same thing.
Yeah,
as,
but
as
what was
any
dumb
other,
was
any
not
other industry.
knowing that you can't just
Say
post
that.
without backdrop or backstory to it.
in
That's the
Women's
truth.
Month.
But
you can't.
Yeah, on Women's Day or whatever it was, National
but
Women's
the
Day.
only thing is in their article, in their press release, they said all that.
Yeah,
Yes.
once you
But
to
then,
me,
but then,
to me
but
once you
then, but then I hate everything.com puts Burger King says women belong in the kitchen.
That's
I-
They
the
don't
thing.
even explain it.
Right, but
you know
like-
it's a headline driven thing.
Yeah.
well, yeah, and that's when you
That's it.
gotta, and
But
that's when you
Burger
can't
King
be.
probably knew that too. Now more people know than they would. If Burger King would have said, "Hey, we're gonna put $5 million into making more women chefs," nobody would have gave a fuck.
Yeah, it wouldn't even
You
know.
put that slogan up.
Everybody looks at
I'm
it.
pretty sure it's something you go sign
And-
up for, and
I'm one of them people who once you explain yourself, I'm okay with it.
Right. Which is not a bad thing, but the problem comes in. You should have known.
That it was gonna
That
get
was
something,
gonna go
and
like
maybe
that.
they did know it, and maybe they didn't mind it
Well, if
because
that's
they
the
knew
case,
it was
then that
going
makes 'em
it was
dumb.
going to draw. Well, no, because it was going to draw some attention to what they were trying to do. Actually, get more women chefs, which is drawing more
Makes
attention
them
to.
pretty dumb.
Yeah.
To me.
Once you
I-
explain
I
yourself,
think
I'm
we're
cool.
done for overreacting.
Yeah, I do too. Because I think that I
I'm
think
cool
once
'cause
you
I go to Burger King tomorrow if I was eating it to go get a Whopper because that shit good.
Mhm.
But
And it's a great thing they doing.
Yeah, it's definitely a great thing. I just think that it was just not
I just
the
think
right optic.
I just
for it.
think we should let people explain what they're trying to do. If I say something stupid, let me explain what I meant by that and accept my explanation for it.
Right.
You hear that? So my boy want to ask a question. Let him ask his question. Don't get frustrated.
Head ass.
So, what was the next? We ain't have enough alcohol.
Y'all almost drew me in. Go and take your sip.
Congratulations to Cardi B. And
Then it's
Bodak
up.
Yellow. It was first female artist,
Diamond.
wasn't it, to go
To go
diamond?
diamond. Single to go
Hey.
diamond.
Yeah, first single to go diamond.
That's
so
crazy.
big shout out to Cardi B, man, and everything she accomplished with that. She also gave high praises to Kodak Black. You know, because she did get that concept from Kodak. And so she, gave him his props for that, which we see a lot sometimes, don't always happen sometime in the music world. But it's about Cardi and everything she did. So shouts out to her on that. Did y'all see that?
That's dope.
That was dope.
Shout
That was
out to
dope.
Cardi B.
First artist to go diamond. Female artist go diamond on a single. Rap, hip hop, artist, period, female.
Yeah, I think that's what
On
it
a
was.
single, but only on a single.
That's still
Right.
crazy though. Like when you think about all of these female artists who came out and did their thing, Cardi to be the
I
first
don't know. I don't know
Diamond
about
is a
that
lot
one,
of shit. though.
because it
That's a
seemed
lot.
like that Adele song would have did.
It seemed like a Adele, a Beyonce, a Rihanna.
Maybe they
a-
talking about rap.
They
I don't
gotta
know.
be
That's
talking
what
about.
I
They
don't-
have
that's
to
what
be
I was
talking
saying. I
about
don't
rap.
know. But even still, a Nicki Minaj, a Foxy
No,
Brown,
you
a
can't
Lil
put-
Kim. I would think that Nicki Minaj would have went diamond something.
Nicki
Making her the
Minaj
first solo woman in rap to achieve this feat.
rap.
So rap.
That's still big.
Yeah.
That's still
Nicki
super
Minaj,
huge. Still
most of her bigger hits was a little bit before like streaming was like
popping,
everything,
popping.
yeah. So that's why like all these numbers are kind of inflated. Those Nicki Minaj numbers, oh, I'm better than Aretha Franklin. Shut your ass up.
I'm glad you added more to it because I was going to come get you in a second.
About
what?
what? Go ahead.
That was dope. And then moved on because remember he told Todd, we're running a podcast here,
You
Todd.
gotta speak about it.
That's dope.
Dummy.
Did y'all see Ross paid what I said it was $3.5 million for cash for Mara Stoudemire's house?
Show me the money.
I just don't understand why it had to be cash. Like, Zeely me that shit, B.
That's some big boy shit though. $3 million in cash. Just
Keep saying that.
that's a little light.
That's
play.
what you
Zeely.
do.
Is it Zeely?
Zeely.
Is it Zeely or
Zale,
Zale? Goddamn.
Who the
I don't
fuck knows?
I don't know who that nigga trying
That
to pay.
nigga got me calling that shit Zealand.
Zeely. Who you trying to pay? Goddamn. Who auntie is that?
Zeely me that shit.
Pay my auntie, goddamn.
Right.
But that's super dope, man. Nigga able to do that shit. He basically used the coming to America money to buy a whole new
Yeah,
career.
because he did, and that's what I'm like. I say a lot. Like it's not enough said about Ross' business acumen to me.
Yeah.
Like he make a lot of dope moves.
Right.
And this is like paying cash might not be the best of moves, but he's able to do that because of all the different business endeavors that he do. From Wingstop, Checkers,
Checkers,
Bel Air.
Wings,
Bel
Bel
Air.
Air Road, what
his
is it?
house, goddamn,
Yeah,
his house,
His
yeah.
house now.
A movie theater, basically, goddamn studio, sort of say. What else Ross got? Man, Ross got some
Where-
Maybach
where is it?
Music Group.
Where's
Music.
the house in Florida?
Yeah, the house was in Florida.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty dope.
That's
Yeah, your
dope.
summer home down there in Florida, you know what I'm saying?
But he from Florida, don't he already? I think he may
I
already.
think
have
he
some-
already made the move to Atlanta in that big ass palace. He's
Right.
nah, so what? It don't make sense.
I ain't mad at it, man.
Y'all
know
fuck with Wingstop?
I like it. It's
It's
cool. I like
trash.
it too. It's chicken. Damn, why it's trash?
It's not good. That hard ass chicken.
Was
Hard,
it the
dry
pla-
ass chicken?
You went to the wrong one.
You went
Which
to
one?
multiple spots or one?
I've been to the one in Atlanta and I've been to the one here. Same hard ass chicken.
Which
They,
one you
they
went
are
to?
consistent.
Atlanta.
Oh, it's a one
That's
long.
one goddamn syllable.
Dummy.
to one
Oh, man.
Brady,
Mm.
4-year extension.
Speaking of
Sure.
Which
Oh,
I
beat
mean,
our
I saw 4
money.
years, but it actually said through 2022. That's not 4 years, is it?
Hell no, that's a 2 year, 2 year extension, goddamn.
That shit do
4
say
years.
4-year
Man,
That don't make sense.
He's not playing 4 more years. That's just something he just not.
I'll
do.
give him 2 more years, but if they protect him, who knows? I mean, he looked real good for a 40, 41-year-old,
tell
however
you.
old he was. So
Super zip on that bitch.
if he
in the Super
still
Bowl.
looks like that in 2 more years, we'll see. We'll see what
He
that
looked
T.
okay.
I'm gonna get on that
I'ma
TB12
keep
diet.
saying that. He looked okay.
I think
Yeah,
his
zip
arm strength
behind
was
that
pretty good. I think it was pretty for that age of an old man for his mobility and his arm strength.
The
Looked
only
good.
thing about age in football, like that shit, it go from great to like shitty in 3 seconds.
But the sad part about that though, at that age, one hit,
it hurts
you
a
done.
lot more.
No, but you could be done.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you see a big difference from him compared to Drew Brees? And age-wise, they're the same age-wise, but as far as what they look like,
I did
as an athlete.
Drew was hurt a lot this year. You know what I'm saying? So, and he just retired, by the way. So, shout out Drew Brees on the retirement.
Yeah,
but,
beautiful, stellar career.
Yeah,
let me warm up
great
this.
career.
Let me warm up this wing, man. They might need me.
Nah, they ain't gonna.
You a hater. You a hater. You a hater.
But I'm so glad that Drew is. He's at the end of his career. Well, you know what? I don't fuck with Drew. I forgot.
Damn, you
But
confused?
no, he's kind of racist. But I'm glad Saints and their fans can go back to where they belong. Paper bag me, B. Todd.
But do you think the Saints? You think the Saints go back to that though?
We had Taysom Hill and we were still winning. So
Man, come on now.
He not the solution. I don't think. Y'all still
Okay,
win.
that's
I
it.
don't think he's the solution.
He's
If
not.
If
I
they
don't want
sign Jameis, I think that they can still be straight.
We'll be right there in the
I
conversation.
really think Jameis got a bad rap, man,
Do you think-
for turnovers, but Jameis is a great quarterback.
great
With them
quarter.
paying Taysom Hill 10, 15, however
Too
many $1
much.
million they're paying him, do you think that happens?
They better
They
restructure
better-
him,
they
just
better-
like
man.
the Buccaneers
got the
saved
money now.
$19 million with
Right.
restructuring Brady.
But that's what the intentions of him being a man still. As well
and
as Patty
Taysom-
Mahomes restructure with the intentions of him being a man. If I'm restructuring for y'all not to think I'm the man, I'm not restructuring. Me personally.
We finna sign Jameis. Don't worry. We finna sign because we don't have an answer at that position with Drew officially retired.
So then does that fuck
and that
you up?
gives him a whole offseason to get in the playbook.
Why?
Listen,
Why is Jameis so disrespected like that?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't
Like that shit weird.
That nigga was
He's
leading the
one
league
of
in
it's
passing.
one of like 8 quarterbacks to throw for what
5,000
5,000
yards.
yards.
He threw a lot of interceptions, but this nigga is accurate. He has a big arm. He can make all the throws. Why is this man so disrespected like that? I hate that shit.
I think
I
it's
really
the-
think Jameis Winston is a very good quarterback.
Right.
I think it's like you said, it's the lot of interceptions. And it not like it was just 1 or 2 times. It was
Brett
three or
Favre
four.
threw a lot of interceptions.
man.
But he threw more
He won.
touchdown interceptions.
He did, and he didn't have many years where he was the reason they lost. Like it's been times we've seen Jameis throw pick sixes to the other teams, and he was the specific reason they lost. Like
But
yes,
what's a pick
yes, Brett Favre did that, but he also
My receiver needed
had a lot of
hustle and
comeback
tackle.
wins. I agree, but he had a lot. Brett Favre had a lot of comeback wins. They said it about Peyton Manning, but Peyton Manning did that 1 year and totally turned the corner after that. So like when it's consistently you're doing that, I can get it.
When we say consistent, man, he only 3-4 years in the league, and then now he's been at the bench. Like he's just like not. Like, come on, man! You can't tell me that there's.
I think he's
30
better than Taysom and deserves a shot over Taysom. But I just think that with them paying Taysom that money, it won't happen.
I think in New Orleans system, I think
With
Jameis is gonna
Sean,
be the truth.
Man, give me Jameis.
I take me
Give
too.
me
Me
Jameis.
too. I would rather him over Taysom. I just know how we all know how that shit works. They're paying Taysom those bucks, and he hadn't had a chance to really earn it yet. And when he did, like last year, I think that Jameis should have been paying over Taysom. But who they threw in that bitch? Taysom.
Yeah.
And he
But
won.
see, I
But-
think
and he
that was-
won. So even if it's ugly wins, they're gonna take ugly
I
wins.
think that's a marketing thing, though, front office wise. I really do. Because if you got Jameis there and you got a Taysom Hill, you cannot tell me he's a better pocket passer than him. He adds another element to the game as far as like with his legs. But as far as sitting in that pocket, making the throws,
Mhm.
Jameis is a
Do you
far better
think-
quarterback than Taysom Hill.
Hey, man,
do you-
he
hands
is
down.
not a quarterback. Why do y'all keep going back and forth?
That's his
Jameis is
position.
the only shot in hell that y'all have of making the playoffs next year.
You think
Hey.
they care about that anymore? That pocket quarterback shit? Because of the way
I
the
think
new
it's just set
NFL
up
is
for wins
becoming.
at this
He's just
point.
a guy
No.
that can
I think they
run.
just-
He ain't Lamar Jackson.
That's true. That's a true statement. He's not.
you
Nobody's
just-
Lamar
you just-
Jackson.
I mean, honestly, like coming from the defensive side of the ball, if a quarterback has any threat, like you don't have to be Lamar Jackson, but if you have the ability to extend the play
Yeah.
and run for 5 or 6 extra
he has
yards,
that.
like that's a
dangerous.
headache for
Right.
defense.
He has that big time. So
And I give him that credit, but
Mhm.
I just don't think he the answer. That's just me personally.
I don't either. I don't. But
I
but
don't either.
I don't think he's the answer. But do you think they think Jameis is the answer?
Yeah. I'm telling you.
I don't because they
didn't
had
play.
one-
They
they
didn't
hadn't
play
showed
Jameis
it.
last
They
year.
hadn't
Sean Payton
showed
them
it.
talk highly of him,
Right.
and they said the reason
That's normal. So I
I
think.
think that they said the reason that Taysom was put in, I was seeing rumors that it was
To
to see
hide him.
what Taysom can do. They know what Jameis can do already.
I
They
don't
already know that. They don't know what Taysom can do.
I don't like that when you in possible championship run. Like
I
you
get
still
it.
have a real
I
good team.
get
I'm not in a. You're not in a position. That's why I don't believe it either. You're not in a position. Let me see what he
But
has. No,
we
nigga,
also
you're
saw
winning.
we also saw with Jalen Hurt. It might not be on the head coach sometimes.
True.
That's stupid.
It's just very true.
Yeah,
That's
Gotta
stupid.
put them
Like,
asses in the
it's
seats.
a political game too.
Right.
I agree.
Yep. I don't know if y'all saw, but with the NCAA under attack, the sports media company Overtime is launching its own basketball league. And what they're hoping to do is target high school players ages 16 to 18 to get them to forego their senior seasons of high school.
Folk grow.
Yeah.
You gonna
Fro-
grow fro back.
Dummy.
Grow fro
that-
from 16 to 18.
Get them to
Growing
forego
forward.
their senior seasons high school and skip over their college eligibility to come in and make $100,000 playing in their league.
I see that happening a lot, especially with those kids who really school is not. It's okay. School is not for everybody, and especially for some of those athletes from that 16 to 18 age. A lot of them kids don't. I ain't gonna say a lot. There are some kids who do not want to go to school. They just want to play basketball. And I think for those kids, they're gonna take that option. Especially they're making $100,000 and still have the option to go to college. Still.
Hey, man, this is not going to happen. We're never going to talk about this again. For one, the top-tier kids is not going to this. They're going to Duke.
Does it have to be
and
top tier?
Kentucky.
Does it have to be top tier?
For people to pay attention, yes.
You saying
You
that,
saying
but
that,
again, I go back to what I was saying. Like, if the possible rookie of the year is LaMelo Ball, and he didn't go to nobody college, he went
He didn't-
overseas to pay money.
He didn't go overseas, but he was his brother is in the league.
He went overseas.
had
He
the
Went overseas to
pub.
play.
He went
It
overseas.
don't matter about the pub.
He
He's
still had to be good.
About to be
Everybody knew who he was already.
fine,
Off
but
of
you
his
have
talent,
to
man.
produce.
He
No,
didn't-
hold up, man.
No,
you have to,
it wasn't
no,
off
you
his
have to.
talent.
If you're being the rookie of the year, you have to produce on the court. So
Right.
don't give me shit about my brother, my mama, my dad, or nothing. I had to play on the court.
He's a great player.
Right.
But the reason why everybody paid attention the last 2 years was because his brother's in the league and his dad is
And
a
now
fucking
I'm about to
idiot.
be the rookie of the year, which means I deserve that pub that
But
you
hold on.
said.
But hold on. You don't think they paid attention in the last 2 years because he was producing?
Right.
Right.
They paid attention
So-
to the
so-
last
so-
2 years.
so-
Because
but-
we've been,
but
we've
listen-
been watching this kid before he was just great.
But listen to this. He has
because
a
of
third,
his last name.
there's a third brother. Who pays attention to him?
That nobody knows his name.
He's just not good.
Exactly. That's exactly. That's the
Dummy.
point.
All right, tell me this.
He's just
All right,
not good at crazy.
Tell me this.
They
How
walked
many
right into that one.
All right, how many overseas games of his y'all watch?
He
I
can
haven't,
go with that
but
again.
I've seen some highlights and I've noticed and I've saw. But
That's why I was saying this
Those
league
people
is
overseas
not going to
watch
be
that.
able to
Bro.
survive.
Bro, if it's in these states and it's on the TV and there's no, it depends on the timing. Like you can't put it on the same time as an NFL game, or you can't put it at the same time as collegiate
put
football.
it on in baseball season.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like when there's nothing else to watch, it has to be prime time for them boys to be shown and showcased. And at the end of the day, they don't have to be on TV. They're trying to make it to the NBA. That's it. They don't
But
even
how
have.
is this company going to make their money back, Todd?
Obviously, they got it. They putting up $100,000 to put them through school.
This
if
shit
they
is
don't
never
go.
going to happen. It's not.
I mean, I'm agreeing with you. I get not agreeing with you, but I do see your point. It is going to be tough. Any semi-pro league or thing that come up, it's just tough. It's a tough business model to compete with what's already available. But I don't want to act like this business model doesn't exist because they're going overseas,
To play.
and obviously somebody like LaMelo who balled through high school, balled overseas, and now is about to be on pace to be the rookie of the year. He didn't go to goddamn college. So it's already people who doing this, and it could work, I think.
And
So-
I don't think that the model that's in place now is going overseas. Not many kids want to do that. Like
man.
some kids don't want to go from Alabama to Florida because they get homesick. Let it alone go to Italy or France.
So
Hey,
Like,
hey,
it's
man,
true.
hey, man,
You know?
y'all argue with me after the first game.
So that's what I'm saying. So if
It's
they
not-
take,
all I'm saying is this is never going to happen.
so if
When-
they, if
and
they-
all I'm
if-
saying
And
is
that, that might be true.
right,
But
and
if
that's
it does,
and
I-
we've already
if it-
acknowledged that.
and if
All
it
I'm just
does,
saying is
then,
stop
you know.
acting like it's not a business model for this.
It is. But this one is never going to happen.
I don't know.
people are going to watch it. You'll go to anybody's high school basketball game and watch it. You will damn sure go and watch these boys play.
Just like
No
we watched
question.
the NFL.
If it's in your city, they're going to watch the play, and
Just-
that's how you can accumulate revenue.
Just like we watched the AFL or whatever that shit was.
people
somebody
watched
watched
it. Somebody watched it.
No. Nobody watched it.
That
That's why they
league that the
quit.
pandemic fucked up was very good football. The pandemic fucked that league
Right.
up.
Talking about with
And
Cardale
they're in
Jones
talks
playing
actually.
them?
They're in talks. The AFL and the XFL are talking to come
To
back,
merge.
to come back.
That
together.
league was some very good
Yeah.
football, and I think they was gonna be in good shape.
And
They
niggas was
they
getting
had
shots
a lot
off
of
of it.
fans
Niggas
in the
was getting called
stands.
up.
And that was good ass football.
Bankrupt.
Yeah, because
But they're
of the
coming back
pandemic.
though. But they're coming back. They're
Bankrupt.
having talks of coming
But
back.
what we're talking about is people actually going to see it and watching the game. Is what you said. they
And
were
I
doing.
just think it changes things too, especially with kids being able to make money off their likeness. I think that opens up a different window, which kind of is not really good for that.
Let me
league
ask you
either,
this.
maybe.
This
You
league
never
is
know.
never happening.
Well, let me
man.
ask you this. You say that it's never happening. Remember we was talking earlier about foresight. Because is there ever an opportunity or a chance to try to do something different?
Oh, I think it's a great idea. I just don't think the NCAA. And
So
the
you think
powers
it's
that
a
be-
great idea. You know that there's a business model for it, but yet it's not gonna happen.
Yes, because you know what? Where they gonna play it? The NCAA ain't gonna let ESPN play this because they already got a contract with the NCAA.
I'm
You can't
pretty
play
s-
this shit on CBS.
Why
you
you
can't
say
play it
that?
on ABC
So
because they already got.
the league that we was just talking about was playing on like NBC and ABC and
No,
stuff.
they was playing on like TNT. That doesn't play football.
The basketball, the
That's a
NBA
net-
play on TNT. That's a bad place
That's
to
the
play.
NCAA. So where are these?
He talking about
wh-
the XFL.
Where they gonna play?
I'm talking about the league, the football league that folded because
Yes,
of the
they
pandemic.
played on TNT, but TNT does not have any other football, so they didn't care. The NFL don't play on TNT.
But
I
they
don't-
were
Was it
on
only on TNT? I thought it was
That's
on
all it
ESPN
was
too.
on.
I saw it on a couple.
I thought it was on
think-
ESPN too.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't.
It was on
TNT.
something like that. It was on
It's just-
something other than TNT. I can tell you that.
I don't know, but I don't
But you
think.
think the
I don't
TNT
think-
gonna fuck up their relationship with the NCAA to play what you call it, Ultimate League?
I don't think that if I'm the NCAA, that ain't my business.
Right.
Okay.
Like if I'm the NCAA, I'm
They
the
only
NCAA.
have-
I'm the big
they
like
still
you're
gonna
gonna
get-
you're gonna
you still
tune
gonna
into what
watch
I'm doing.
NCAA. You still
Okay.
gonna watch that.
Okay. Y'all wait for the first game. I have it in my house. Party.
Party. Hear
I
that?
don't know.
Yeah.
But I think it's dope. The league got a fallback fund, $100,000 in college tuition for money that would be set aside for each player if they decide not to pursue a professional opportunity. So if they decide not to go pro or don't make it pro, they still got $100,000 set aside for that player. So dope concept. Like you said, I do think it's hard. It's an uphill battle, but
Let these
it's
kids-
worth taking a chance.
Let these kids get paid, man, because sometimes that might be the bright part of their life when they're most able to make money.
But and
16
then they're
to
only
18.
taking what? How many players you said they're taking in that
30.
league?
Right now they starting 30 to
30.
60.
So it's hundreds of players coming out of high school yearly to play.
It's
You
a
know what I'm saying?
lot
So
of
it's not gonna
basketball
affect
players,
Duke
dog.
and the Blue Bloods and all of them folks. Like they'll still get their talent. And why? By the way, they're trash this year.
And I
They-
think it's
and-
I think it's a good thing because it makes those Dukes and those Kentuckys get those kids paid too.
I just look at the chance that they taking. Like, I mean, you had MySpace, you got Facebook, you got Twitter, you got Hulu, you got fucking Netflix, you got like, man, fuck it. Like, if you think you got a business model that works and you think you can be successful at it, try it. Shit.
I'm just for it because I've seen too many 16 to 18-year-old kids not get the opportunity because of life.
And be at Target, you know,
Exactly,
and be like,
because
damn,
of
that nigga
life.
used to be cold blooded.
Damn, his mama couldn't work or couldn't pay the bills or didn't or whatever, so this kid had to go out and sell drugs. No, and that a lot of times I've seen that be the best player that you will see is some of those kids in those situations, but they can't go play on the team.
Agreed.
So I just like it for the opportunity. I hope it works. I understand why it might not,
Right.
but I hope it does.
Right.
Right.
Agreed. Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Stupid
ass
some
dummy.
bitch.
Shithead.
The announcer, I don't know who the fuck your name is at Norman High School. Bring your dumb ass to the principal's office.
Stupid shit.
This week we saw a basketball high school girls game. That I don't know if it was the championship or not, but the announcer thought that his mic was off. That they were on commercial break when they played the national anthem. The team decided to kneel in a show of solidarity and protest. And then upon kneeling, he said that what did he say? Get these
Fucking niggas.
Hope these
get
niggas
these
lose.
fucking niggas off the court.
Hope these niggas lose.
I hope these niggas lose. I don't know your name. They kind of kept that well protected. But if I find it out next week, I'll be sure to give you a good shout out. But the announcer who thought that your mic was off, you are our dummy of the week.
Stupid shit.
Dummy.
Dumbass.
Look
Dumbass
around,
should be
motherfucker.
fired.
It's going around. This is what
And
people
also,
are doing.
whoever you was talking to should be fired as well.
Yeah, because it was going on.
Because you was okay with it.
Well, that person did give a little pushback. So that person was like in a wow factor, like, wow, you really gonna say that? So I wouldn't put it on that one. It was really just that motherfucker. But the best response I saw to that was, this is exactly why these kids are kneeling. You stupid motherfucker.
Dumb son bitch.
Yeah.
They kneeling for this reason because of people like you. You know
I
what I'm
don't see
saying?
the irony in that shit
Like,
at all.
and
That's
he
what
wouldn't have a
blows your
clue,
fucking
goddamn.
mind.
Like that shit.
Yeah.
Dumb shit. So you deserve
so
to
for
be
that,
stupid.
Mr. Announcer, you are the dummy of the week.
Oklahoma, make sure
Dummy.
that's his last goddamn game.
Any other news or information we forgot to add?
The shitty lady.
Oh, the lady with the teacher. Fuck
Shit-
you,
the
lady.
stupid
They
shitty
make
lady.
the
goddamn.
kid scoop shit out the toilet. Fuck you, lady.
I make my kid shit on your desk.
That's tough. Jail
Stupid
time.
ass. Shit on her desk. when
Day
you
to
go
day.
school.
That's what I'll be doing.
Shit on the
Well,
desk.
with that, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye.
We got-
Video back.
We got
bitch, you.
We got video.
Dummy.